To the black man who stood by our side and voted with us, voted to protect us, voted for our well-being, I thank you and I love you. To my husband who held me when I was having a meltdown, thank you for being my friend, thank you for being my protector, and I love you too. We appreciate you guys and we see you, and we will always stand up for you guys. No matter what, we love our black men. I know I do. So thank you. And we love you, we see you, and we'll always be by your side.
First, let me say, black men, y'all surprised me. I just knew it was black men for Trump. I just knew y'all was going to go in a different direction. And for that, I want to say thank you. And you tried. Black people tried. We tried. I think now it's time for us all to just be like, you know what? We've done our part. We've said our piece. We have to leave people to the world that they voted on. We can't be on the front lines. We can't be fighting injustices. We got to worry about ourselves. We got to save ourselves. We cannot think about anybody else. And let's be honest. Sure, we would have liked a different outcome, but who are we kidding here? Who are we kidding? A white woman couldn't win. What made us think an ambiguous woman could win? Black, Indian, Asian, whatever we want to call her at this point. Why would we think that she could win? I don't know, but it is what it is. And now I just want to make sure that we're clear here. I've heard so many people say, stock up on your birth control, stock up on Plan B, stock up on any type of contraceptives, like stock up on these things. And that's how I know you've missed it. That's how I know you're not ready for what needs to be done. Because the answer isn't to stock up on these things. The answer is to just stop doing it. The only way to prevent pregnancy and unwanted pregnancies is to not do it. And I'm not including the people who are taken advantage of. So don't take this out of context. We're talking about very regular, normal situations in this case. So for people who are willingly laying down with the opposite sex, knowing that you could get pregnant and that your reproductive rights are at stake, you have to be to blame now. You have to be to blame, because the only right answer is to just not do it anymore, ladies. That's literally the only right answer. It's no longer, oh, birth control. The thing is, we've tried to be responsible for the reproduction of our bodies, right? We've tried to be responsible through birth control. Even though women can only get pregnant once at a time, we're the ones that's being held responsible for controlling birth. Hence, we have birth control. At the end of the day, clearly birth control isn't the answer. Plan Bs aren't the answer. The only answer is to abstain. The only answer is to abstain. And if you're not ready to do that, then you were never ready to do any of the heavy lifting. Any of the heavy lifting. And I don't believe anything you say. And I don't believe anything that you said you stood for. I don't believe you. Because women have been heeing and hawing about wanting this and wanting that. But you're not even ready to fight the real fight. The real fight, we knew the polls were going to be iffy. We knew they might not work in our favor. We all knew. We hoped, but we all knew. The real fight is stop producing their children. Stop producing a workforce. And I'm not saying black men, white men. I'm saying women. This isn't even for men at this point. Women, if you lay down knowing that your reproductive rights are at stake, and chances are you're going to have to carry this baby to term no matter what, then it's on you, sis. Because you know the rules of engagement. You know what it is. So anything that comes after this, it's on you. And don't forget, we tried. We tried to play fair. We tried to just vote in a different leadership, a different regime. We tried. That did not work. That didn't work. Fair enough. Now you need to take it up another notch. But y'all aren't willing to not lay down. Y'all aren't willing to do that. So until you're willing to do that, we really don't have anything to talk about. This was one of those things where it was almost like a social experiment. Let me see how far they're willing to go. Oh, they really thought she could win. Dang. Okay, well, we got to up the ante. And y'all aren't doing that. Y'all aren't fighting fire with fire. You're still out here hoping to appease to the oppressor with words. Hoping that they'll see some human in us. And hoping that they'll change their mind. Hoping they'll give us some of the power. Hope. Man, y'all know what hope does to a people. Y'all know that hope keeps a people docile. It keeps a people humble. It keeps a people waiting and begging for scraps. Hope is not what you need. Action is what you need. It's what we need. And I hear people, because the reality is, you stop laying down with people, they start getting aggressive. We got to start fighting fire with fire, ladies. It just is what it is. And I don't mean to take this out on black men, because they stood with us in solidarity. Again, surprised the hell out of me, especially the way the media was spinning it as if black men were voting for Trump. Like black men for Trump was really a thing, especially on the East Coast. We just knew our men were going to play in our faces. But y'all held it down, in comparison especially. So now, I don't mean for it to impact y'all, but we really have to be honest about what's up next, ladies. And we have to put ourselves first. We have to think about our own best interests at this point. And if y'all aren't willing to not lay down, I can't trust nothing you say. I can't trust nothing you say, because somebody else mentioned we're not even willing to put our own safety in our own hands. We're willing to give other people our safety and say, we want you to protect us. We want you to do that for us. And my thing is this: we're not willing to protect ourselves, and we're not willing to be mindful of our own reproductive rights. At the end of the day, all we can do is just say no. And if y'all aren't willing to do that, then yeah, there's definitely no hope. I don't know. Good luck and Godspeed.
It is day 2 after the election, and it's a good morning. I'm about to walk into work. It is what it is. But still, I'm proud of us. And that's all I can really say to black people, is that I'm proud of us, that we stood on business, and we moved with integrity. And black men, shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for standing up for us. I sincerely, wholeheartedly appreciate it. Thank you so much for standing up for us. Deeply appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, in this world, it's hard to know who you can trust in general. And on top of that, the idea that people are your ops before they even met you, the fact that we now understand that there's a lot of people who just don't fuck with us, right? We get that. And so it's nice to know when I walk into a room, if it's full of black men and women, that there's a good chance that these people want the best for me. And that's a comforting thing. So I hope that everybody has a good morning. You have a good day. Don't let this get to you. Don't let it, beat you down up here. And, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, black people, we need to start building our own communities. We need to start getting all of our resources together and all of our knowledge together. And this Christmas, let's support each other. Let's buy black. Let's stand on business about supporting each other and keep this momentum, because we've earned this. I love all y'all, and we gonna get through it. We gonna make it happen.
Dear black men, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for standing up and saying, you're not going to insult my sister. You're not going to call her names. Thank you all for standing up for Kamala when the bimbos were coming for her, calling her all types of names. Thank you all for voting and outperforming every other demographic in your category. Thank you all for showing how it should be done and how it is always done. You all show up when it means business, and we see you. We appreciate. We do appreciate. For now, I want everyone to leave black men alone and give them a break. Like, give them a break. We all are grateful for all your support, for showing up and showing the world how it is done. You did great. The 80+% of black men voting, you voted right. America is just not right.